Hello friends, imagine you have a party in your house and you all want to play a game called Housie or Lotto. So you manage to find Housie tickets because mostly they are reusable. Okay, but you are missing with board and those tiles. I'm going to demonstrate a unique and interesting way of playing Housie in Excel. Okay, so let's see a demo of it and later I will explain how to create and logic behind it. Let's see how to play this game. So this is my Excel file of Lotto game. So this Excel file is available for download in YouTube video description. Okay, now generally, and so this file has two sheets, sheet 1 and board. Okay, let me zoom this. Okay, now how you play a Lotto game generally. Okay, you put your hand in that packet and randomly pick out any number tile. Okay, like this what we will do, we'll press F9 key. Okay, two or three times, 1 2 3. So if you see, randomly number between 1 to 90 was generated. So let's say number 51. Okay, now I will mark this number 51 like I have drawn it. So I will write X here. Okay, capital X or small, anything. Okay, so moment I write X, now if you visit this board, 51 gets highlighted. Let's regenerate next number, 1 2 3 or any number type, 32. Okay, let us mark 32 in the same fashion, X. Okay, now it also got highlighted. Now switching this is very irritating, so let me show you a very quick way of keeping both the sheet 1 and board file visible on the screen. Okay, so I'll go in the view menu, new window. Okay, and in the new window I will select board. Okay, and I will go to view, arrange all vertically. You have to select vertically. So there is, in the left window I will activate sheet 1, right window board 2. Okay, let me rearrange this a bit to accommodate this. Okay, let me zoom this a bit. Okay, now this looks better. Let's draw next number, 87. I will go and highlight 87. Okay, so you can basically connect your PC to your smart TV. Okay, and present this board so that it is very easy to play and everyone can see on the screen or your TV that which number is drawn and which are the numbers. So you can literally see the board. Now, if you want to understand the logic behind this, I will insist, please stay on with me on this video. Okay. Otherwise, you can always download the file and play it. So let's say if you want to reset this board, you can always go select this column B and delete it. Okay. So that our complete board is resetted. To understand how to construct this game in Excel and logic behind this, let us create a mini version of our Lotto game. So just assume that instead of 90, we have only 9 numbers. Okay. So let's say if you want to pick up any random number tile between 1 to 9, how would you do this in Excel? So there is a function called RANDBETWEEN or random between, which can generate any number in the range. Okay, so let me demonstrate. Is equal to RAND between. Okay, RAND between. Okay, so bottom is 1 and top is 9. Okay, I will complete this formula. So Excel has generated a number between 1 to 9. Okay, now if I, let's say, edit any cell and press enter, or let's say invoke the calculate like this in the formula using calculate now, or short key is F9 for this. So it will generate random number between 1 to 9. Okay, so let's assume that in our Lotto we want to generate any number between 1 to 9. Okay, so this is the function which we'll be using. Now the issue with this function is that, let's say, so we pick up 8 number. Okay, Now next time we want to generate, we want to exclude 8 from this. Okay, now unfortunately random between function cannot exclude numbers like this. Okay, so we will have to apply some different logic or method to handle this. Okay, so let's say I'm writing numbers like this. Okay, 1 2 till 9. Okay, so let's say these are our numbers in that packet and number tiles, and we go on picking numbers like this. Okay, so let's say I press calculate now and 5 comes. Okay, so I will go here and I will pick up 5 number from our packet and place it on the board. Okay, now what I will do, I will mark it X. That means I have picked up 5. Now our packet doesn't contains 5 number because it's already placed in the board. Now unfortunately random between doesn't know this. It can keep on generating 5 also. Okay, it can keep on generating. So let us try to devise a technique which will exclude this. Okay, which will exclude this. So what I am going to do, so I will do some working here. Okay, so I can say, so there is a function called filter. Okay, which can where we can say it that exclude this number. Okay, so is equal to filter. So I will say filter this array. So I will select A1 to A9. Okay, comma. Now what to include in this filter? So I will say include. So this is a condition range. Okay, this is a filter range. This is a condition range. So I will say where B1 to B9 does not equal to X, in double quotes X. So where in cell B1 to B9 I have not written X. Okay, and the selection range is this 1 to 9, A1 to A9. Okay, so now it will exclude, let's say 5 from this. Okay, so I written X. Let's say we generate again some more number like this. Okay, 2. So I will say I will write X here. Okay, now 2 automatically gets reduced from this. Okay, now what we are going to say, that we will say pick up a random number from this list. Okay, from this list. Now unfortunately random between function doesn't support like this. So I am going to use index, combination of index to achieve this. Okay, so I am going to say that, let's say pick up a random position. Okay, not number but position in this array. So let's say this is the position 1 2 like this. So this is the position. So let's say if 6 comes here, 6 position, that means pick up 8 from here, because 8 I am yet to draw. Okay, so I'm going now, for this I will require length of this array, or let's say all the numbers which are still there in our packet. So is equal to count, and if you do like this, okay, g1 hash, that means it is dynamic. It will say that there are 7 number left. Okay, 7 number left. Okay, so what I am going to do, so I am going to revise this. Okay, and I am going to say index. Okay, from this array, let's say row number is random between. Okay, so random between, so 1 to 7, random between 1 to 7. Okay, so that means generate a position, random number or position between 1 to 7, and pick up the corresponding number in this array. Okay, so now it will always exclude. Okay, so let's say I keep on pressing calculate now. So this will never pick 2 and 5. Okay, if you notice, So let's say 9, if I take this, okay, 8, I draw this, okay, you can notice slowly this numbers left are getting slowly reduced, okay. Number 1 I picked, again calculate now, 6, okay, now what it is going, 3, 4 and 7, so it is picking any number between 3, 4 or 7 indirectly. Okay, if you see, it will generating random number between 3, 4 and 7 only. Okay, so in this way we can achieve this. Okay, so now what I am going to do, basically I am going to merge these formulas. Okay, so let's say J1, instead of J1, what I can do, I can copy this formula from here. Okay, and instead of J1 I can paste it here. Okay, so now if I erase this, again this will start from 1 to 9, okay, like this, and this is our current number generated, okay, current number generated. So I hope now you know how this operates. Okay, now let's try to formulate this logic for 1 to 90. Okay, extending this logic to 90 numbers is very easy. Simply select like this, okay, and extend this till 90. Okay, and delete extra. Okay, and here you just need to extend these things, okay, this thing till 90. Okay, you can extend this like this to 90, and even adjacent range I have to make it till 90. So I will, instead of B9 I will say B90. Okay, now something like this. Okay, let's test. So currently this is till 90. Let's say if I draw any number 69, so let's say I go here and in 69 I mark as X. Okay, so this will reduce by 1, and 6, if you notice 69 is removed from here. Okay, 68, 70. Okay, next number is 43. So let's go to 43 and take it. Okay, you can see 43 here. Enter. Now it got excluded. Okay, like this we can do. Okay, now let us prepare a very nice. Now you don't require this function actually. Okay, so we already took that functionality inside this. Now let's create a very nice looking board. Now I am not very much good in presentation. I will create a very basic type of board which you can naturally then enhance. So let's say I name this sheet as board. Okay, let me zoom this. Okay, and like this something. So I will generate 1 to 90. So I will use sequence functions. So I want 9 rows with 10 columns. Okay, so this generates number 1 to 90 like this for me. Okay, it's very easy to generate board like this. Control C, Control Shift V, that means space special. Okay, let's very nicely arrange this. Go to home, then center align it. Okay, maybe change some font to good. Okay, now whichever number I would be basically picking, it should be paint or whichever number which I had drawn or marked with X, okay, should automatically get paint filled with some, maybe font should change to red, blue, or maybe background color of that cell should change. Okay, so for this we need to prepare one more list. So this is a list of the numbers which I am yet to draw, okay, from the board, which I am yet to draw from the board. Now we will require one more list of numbers which I have already drawn, okay, to apply conditional formatting. So what I will do, I will reuse this formula, okay. and paste a version of here, and I will say, instead of not equal to, I will say which are all the numbers which I have picked from the packet and placed on the board. So currently 43 and 69. Let's say I even pick up 86. Okay, let me mark 86 X, small capital doesn't matter, one number reduced from here and one number added here. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply a conditional formatting stating that for this range, okay, for this range, try to search all these respective numbers in this list. Okay, now which function will try to search this number? So there is a function called match. Okay, is equal to match, is equal to match. So let's say I want to look up if 23 is there in the list of, so I will say match and try to search it here, J1 pound or hash, that means array. So if there are 4 numbers, it will automatically extend, range will extend to 4. This is the beauty of dynamic array of Excel. Okay, and match type exact, so it will tell whether 23 is there or not. So 23 is not there, so I got hash NA. Okay, and let's say I say that is 69 here in this list. Yes, so if any number is found, it will display that the number or row number of that number, otherwise hash NA. Now for the conditional formatting, you require true or false. So if true, so this should be true and hash NA should be false. So what I'm going to do, I will say that is this number or not. Okay, is match returning me a number or not. Okay, true means yes, I have found 69. Let's say 21 is there in the list, false, no. Okay, so is number and match, I can use this combination of the thing for my conditional formatting. Okay, let me apply this. Okay, so I have selected this board. Okay, go to conditional formatting, new rule, and I will say use a formula to determine which cell to format. Okay, so I will say is equal to is number bracket open match bracket open. Now this starts from cell number B4, so I will write B4, find the value of cell number B4, comma, where, so in this array, okay. In this array, or rather this entire column, okay, J column, entire J column. And comma 0 means exact match, bracket close, okay. So we are finished. Okay, if it is found, then let's say make font color as red. Okay, font color as red. And if you want background color of that cell to change, you can even set a background color, something like this. Let's say yellow background, again optional, and with red font. And let us make it bold also. So I'll say make it bold. Okay. So currently 3 numbers I had drawn, so it has found 3 numbers here. Okay, 43, 69, 86. 43, 69, 86. Okay, let us generate one more number. So just like we shake our packet and randomly draw a number, I will click calculate now 2-3 times. Tick tick tick. Okay, 46. Let's draw 46. I will go and write X here. Okay, so 46 got shaded. Okay, and automatically now next time 46 would never come. So like this you can literally construct a game. You just need to, so instead of placing the that number tile on the board, you have to just write that. Let's say if I draw 1 2 3 53, so you just need to mark 53. sorry, 53. Okay, 53 as X, so that it would automatically keep on highlighting it. Okay, now time for some FAQ. Okay, which version of Excel do you require for this? Okay, so I'm using Office 365 or Microsoft 365 version of uh, MS Office. Okay, for this. So basically, I'm using the concept of dynamic array. Okay, which is supported. So I guess dynamic array was introduced in Office 2019 onwards. Okay, and Office 365 is always having the latest version. Okay, so ensure you have latest version of Excel. Otherwise, you can also use web version of Excel if you don't have latest version, which is web version is free. Okay. Lastly, if you have enjoyed this video technique and my Excel template, please do not hesitate to like this video, share it to your friends and subscribe to the Excel Kida YouTube channel.